Hello and welcome, my dear friends. I am so happy you are here with me today. In this video, we will go on a gentle, relaxing journey together to help you practice your English listening skills. You don't have to worry if you feel a bit shy or if you don't understand every single word. That's okay. Learning a new language takes time, and every small step you take is important. So let's take this step together. Our topic today is very special. How to think in English easily, even if you're a beginner. When you can begin to think in English, even just a little, it can help you listen better, speak more naturally, and feel more comfortable using English in your everyday life. Many learners say that thinking in English feels difficult at first, but I want you to know that it is really possible, and you can do it too. In this video, I will share some practical, gentle exercises you can do every day. These exercises will help you build your English thoughts slowly, like putting one brick on top of another. Every brick is a new word, a new phrase, or a new habit. With patience and practice, those bricks will become a strong wall of English you can use anytime you want. You will also hear simple examples you can repeat, so that your mouth, your ears, and your mind all work together. This will help you feel the words more deeply, not just memorize them. And please remember, it's not a race. You do not need to rush. Learning English is like watering a plant. A little bit every day, and you will see it grow. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin this practice together. Why thinking in English is important. Let's begin by talking about why thinking in English is so helpful. When we speak our first language, whether it is Spanish, French, Japanese, or any other, we don't need to translate every word. Words come into our minds quickly and naturally. This is what we want to do with English too. Even if you are a beginner, it's never too early to practice thinking in English. When you start to think in English, you make a strong connection between the language and your daily life. This means that, over time, you won't have to stop and translate every thought into your mother tongue. Instead, simple words and short sentences will come to you more easily. It feels a bit like listening to your favorite song. You don't plan every word. You just feel the melody, and that's what we want for your English too. Also, thinking in English can help improve your listening. Why? Because when you recognize words and ideas more quickly inside your own mind, it's easier to recognize them when someone speaks. It's like training your ears and your brain to work together as a team. And here's a gentle reminder. You don't have to wait until your vocabulary is very big. Even if you only know a few words right now, you can begin practicing. Every new word you learn is one more brick you can add to your thoughts. Every small thought is a success. With practice, these small thoughts grow into full ideas and feelings, all in English. You may also feel more confident because you won't need to stop and translate so much. Confidence is very important in language learning. The more you trust yourself to use what you already know, the easier it will feel to listen, speak, and enjoy English. So don't worry if this is new for you. Just remember, thinking in English is a gentle skill you can grow little by little. The most important part is to begin. How to start thinking in English, beginner steps. Now that we know why thinking in English is helpful, let's look at some simple steps you can take to begin. Don't worry if you feel a little nervous. This is all about small, gentle practice that fits into your everyday life. The first and easiest way to start is by looking around you and naming things in English. Look at the chair you are sitting on. Look at the window, your hands, your cup of tea. In your mind, say these words in English: chair, window, hands, tea. It might feel very simple, and that's okay. This is a very important first step because you are teaching your brain to connect the object directly to the English word. No translation needed. When you feel comfortable with single words, you can move on to short phrases. For example, you can say to yourself, "This is a chair," or "I see a window," or even, "I like my tea." Say these slowly in your mind, and if you want, you can say them aloud too. The most important part is to make this a habit. Every time you have a quiet moment, maybe while waiting for a bus, cooking a meal, or drinking water, practice naming a few things or making a simple sentence. You can also describe simple actions you do during the day. For example, as you brush your teeth, you can say inside your head, "I am brushing my teeth." Or as you open a door, "I am opening the door." Don't worry if your sentences are not perfect. The goal is not perfection, it is practice. And here's one more gentle tip. Keep it short and repeat it often. The more you repeat, the more these words will feel comfortable. Learning a language is like learning to dance. You practice the same steps again and again until they feel natural. Each day you do this, your brain becomes a little quicker at recognizing these simple words and ideas. And with time, this practice will help you understand and listen to English more easily. Remember, even small practice can make a big difference. Just a few minutes a day will help you grow. Practicing with listening exercises. Once you feel comfortable with simple words and short sentences, the next helpful step is to practice listening. Listening is like opening a door to new vocabulary, new pronunciation, and new rhythm. Don't worry if it feels difficult at first. Every small practice will help your ears and your brain work together to understand more. A very good way to practice listening is to choose something easy and enjoyable, like a short podcast or a slow, friendly video, and listen carefully. Pick a short clip, maybe 1 or 2 minutes long, and listen to it more than once. The first time, just listen. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. The most important thing is to relax and let the sound of English enter your ears. The second time you listen, try to catch 1 or 2 words you recognize. Even 1 word is great. Every time you recognize a word, your brain says, "Ah, I know this one." That feeling will give you a little bit of happiness and motivation. The more often you do this, the more words you will recognize naturally. If you can, also repeat what you hear, gently and slowly. Choose a short phrase or a simple sentence and say it aloud or in your head. You can even pause the clip after each sentence to give yourself time to repeat. This is like training your ear and your mouth to work together. And remember, you don't need to practice for a very long time. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can help you improve. Doing it regularly is more important than doing it for a long time once a week. So be kind to yourself. Every little practice, every clip you listen to, and every word you recognize is a small success. The most important part is to keep going, slowly and gently. Over time, you will notice that listening to English feels easier and more natural. Daily habits to improve listening and thinking. Now that you have some ideas about listening and thinking in English, let's talk about daily habits. These are small things you can do every day that will help your English grow naturally and easily. One very helpful habit is to talk to yourself in English. This might sound a little strange at first, but it's a wonderful way to practice. You can say simple things out loud or in your mind, like, "I am happy today," or "The weather is nice." Try to do this when you are alone or doing something quiet, like walking or cooking. Speaking to yourself helps your brain get used to making English thoughts. Another habit is to describe what you see around you during the day. For example, when you are outside, you can say, "The sky is blue," or "The tree has green leaves." When you see a bird or a car, say the word in English. This simple practice connects your daily life to English words, and it trains your mind to think in English without needing to translate. You can also try to listen to English every day, even if just for a few minutes. It can be music, a podcast, or a video with simple English. The important thing is to make listening a part of your daily routine. Listening regularly will train your ears and your brain to understand English better. Another gentle way to practice is to keep a small notebook with easy English words or sentences you learn. Every day, write down 1 or 2 new words or phrases and try to use them in your thoughts or when you speak. Writing helps your memory, and using new words helps your confidence grow. Remember, the key is to do these habits a little every day. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Like watering a plant regularly, your English will grow stronger with daily care. These small habits will help you think more in English and listen better without feeling overwhelmed. Step by step, your English will become a natural part of your life. Examples. Chapter. Now let's practice together with some simple examples. These examples will help you hear English in natural, everyday situations and give you a chance to repeat and feel the words. First, we will start with some short, easy phrases you can use every day. Listen to each phrase, then say it softly to yourself. If you want, say it out loud. Remember, practice helps your mouth and ears work together. Here are some examples. I am happy. The weather is nice today. I like to drink tea. This is my book. I am learning English. I see a bird. The sky is blue. My friends are kind. Repeat each phrase slowly and clearly in your mind or out loud. If you want, pause the video to give yourself time. Now, let's try some short dialogues. Imagine you are talking with a friend. I will say both parts and you can practice both too. Dialogue 1. Hello, how are you today? I am good, thank you. And you? I am fine. It's a sunny day. Yes, I like sunny days. Try to say both parts. Speak slowly and clearly. It's okay if you need to listen more than once. Dialogue 2. A. What do you like to eat? B. I like apples and bananas. A. I like apples too. B. Let's eat some fruit later. These simple examples help your brain connect English words with real situations. When you practice like this every day, you begin to think in English without needing to translate. Remember, it is okay to make mistakes. The important thing is to try and practice regularly. The more you practice, the more confident you will feel. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you feel calm and ready to start thinking in English more easily, even if you are a beginner. Remember, learning a language is not about being perfect. It's about taking small steps every day, practicing gently, and believing in yourself. We talked about why thinking in English helps your listening and speaking. We looked at simple ways to begin, like naming things around you and making short sentences. We practiced listening to easy English and repeating phrases. And we learned that small daily habits are the most powerful way to grow your skills. If you ever feel tired or frustrated, it's okay. Just take a deep breath and remind yourself that every little practice is moving you forward. Your brain is learning, your ears are listening, and your mouth is practicing. All of these small moments add up to big progress. The most important thing is to practice a little every day. Even 5 minutes is helpful. Try to make English part of your daily life, in your thoughts, your listening, and your speaking. With kindness and patience, you will see how much you can improve. So keep going. You are doing a wonderful job. I believe in you, and I am here to support you every step of the way. Thank you again for learning with me. Until next time, keep practicing, stay positive, and enjoy your English journey. Goodbye, and have a beautiful day.